Welcome, my friends, to Guide to Reads. If you're ready to embark on a transformative journey, one that will empower you to embrace your authentic self, overcome self-imposed limitations, and create a life filled with purpose and joy, then you've come to the right place. Today we'll be exploring You Be You by Drew Canole, a powerful guide to detoxifying your life, physically, mentally, and spiritually, so that you can step into your true power. You see, there's a reason you're here. Deep within, a spark has ignited, a longing for change, real, lasting change. Perhaps you felt trapped by the expectations of others, weighed down by nagging doubts and insecurities, or disconnected from the essence of who you truly are. If so, let this be the moment you decide to shift. For your authentic self, the one you were born to be, is ready to rise up and claim its rightful place in your life. Now, understand that true transformation is not about quick fixes or superficial adjustments. It's about stripping away the limitations that have been imposed upon you, embracing who you are at your very core, and committing to a journey that will reconnect you with your deepest sense of purpose. It's a path that may be challenging, but it's also where your greatest potential resides. In the pages of this book, you'll discover how to break free from the shackles of societal programming, learn to trust the whispers of your intuition, cultivate momentum through the power of positive habits, and step fully into the radiant light of your true self. Prepare to embrace the messy, rewarding journey of becoming the most authentic version of you. My friends, the time has come to shed the masks, let go of the limiting beliefs, and reclaim the vibrant, purposeful life that is rightfully yours. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and get ready to embark on this transformative adventure. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights that can help you live your best life, the one you were born to live. 1. Commit to yourself for true transformation. Have you ever found yourself looking at your life and wondering, is this really it? On paper, the trappings of success might all be there. A good job, a comfortable lifestyle, all the external markers that society deems as achievements. But deep down, an unsettling feeling persists, a sense that something is fundamentally off, that you're disconnected from your true self. Let me tell you, you are not alone in this experience. Many people find themselves in this very position, trapped in a life that doesn't reflect who they are at their core. But the first step towards breaking free from this cycle is not about external change. It's about making a deep, unwavering commitment to align your life with your authentic self. Real transformation begins when you decide to take control of your life, break free from the shackles of external influence, and reconnect with the essence of who you are. The key is to stop relying on societal markers of success, wealth, status, approval, and instead, build a life that resonates with your unique purpose. This is not about vague resolutions. It's about making a firm, actionable decision to show up as your most genuine self in every moment. Start by evaluating where you currently stand. Try an exercise called the Awesomeness Audit. Take a moment to rate your satisfaction in key areas of your life: friends, relationships, career, finances, health, home life, and spiritual path, on a scale of 1 to 5. Be honest with yourself. This is not about judgment, but about gaining clarity. Once you've scored each area, ask yourself how life would look if things were easier and more aligned with your deepest desires. What would your ideal career, relationships, and health look like? Use this vision as a guiding light for the changes you wish to make. Another helpful exercise is to manifest your meditations. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes to meditate in a quiet space, focusing on your breath and letting go of the everyday worries that tend to crowd your mind. Then, make 2 lists, one for what's working in your life and one for what isn't. For each challenge, write down an ideal outcome and a clear statement of commitment. This will help you focus on the specific actions needed to bring your vision to life. Committing to personal authenticity isn't about fixing everything at once. It's about starting, staying honest, and taking deliberate steps towards alignment. Once you commit fully to this journey, You'll begin to notice opportunities arising and your life will start to shift in meaningful, fulfilling ways. My friends, the time has come to reclaim your power and become the truest, most vibrant version of yourself. 2. Discover your identity. Take the story of Jamal, for example. On the surface, he had it all, a successful career as an aerospace engineer, earning a good living and climbing the professional ranks quickly. But despite his outward accomplishments, Jamal couldn't shake the nagging feeling that something just wasn't right. There was a deep sense of unfulfillment that he couldn't quite put his finger on. It wasn't until a candid discussion about his true motivations that the realization hit him. Jamal had been pursuing a life designed to meet his family's expectations, not his own. This eye-opening moment sparked a complete shift in the trajectory of his life. Jamal found the courage to leave behind a career that no longer aligned with his authentic self, and instead discovered his true calling in the realm of health and personal development. He eventually became the CEO of a company dedicated to helping others transform their lives. Jamal's experience illustrates a profound idea, that true fulfillment comes from discovering your why-identity, the deeper purpose that guides your life. Your why-identity is more than just your identity. It's the essential version of yourself, where your actions and your core purpose are fully aligned. Many people find themselves stuck in lives that check all the right societal boxes: high-paying jobs, material success, social recognition, but still feel a persistent sense of imbalance. Often, this is because their goals and aspirations are not truly reflective of their genuine desires, but rather shaped by the external expectations of others. Rediscovering your purpose means stepping away from what society expects and connecting with the version of yourself that feels deeply, inherently right. Start your journey of self-discovery by reflecting on where you are right now. Ask yourself honestly, are you living a life that truly feels like yours? Or are you following a path that has been molded by the expectations of those around you? If you sense a gap between your current reality and who you know yourself to be at your core, then it's time to take action. One powerful exercise to try is called Write from the Future. Picture yourself 5 years from now, living fully from your authentic purpose. Write a detailed journal entry describing your life, the changes you've made, how you feel, and the positive impact you're having on the world. Keep this vivid description visible as a daily reminder of where you're headed, fueling your determination to stay the course. Understand that discovering your identity is not about perfection, but rather a continuous process of alignment. In the next section, you'll learn strategies to help you stay steadfast on this transformative journey, even when the path ahead gets challenging. 3. Embrace the messy middle of transformation. The messy middle, that stretch of the journey where the initial excitement of change often fades, and the path ahead starts to feel arduous and uncertain. Progress can seem painfully slow, self-doubts start creeping in, and you may find yourself tempted to retreat back to the familiar comforts of your old routines, habits, and sense of self. It's a normal part of any transformative process, this period of discomfort and questioning. Yet it's also the very point where many people make the mistake of giving up, unable to weather the storm. But my friends, embracing the messy middle is a crucial step toward true, lasting change. Confronting the thoughts and emotions that make you want to quit is not easy, but it's necessary. Instead of seeing this phase as something negative, recognize it as a necessary part of your growth. Everyone experiences moments of fear, discouragement, and frustration when they step outside their comfort zone. The key is to meet these feelings with compassion, remembering that you aren't failing by feeling doubt. You're actually on the right track. When you feel overwhelmed, try this simple exercise. Write down 3 to 5 negative emotions you're experiencing, being as specific as possible. Then, rewrite each one in a more positive, empowering way. For example, if you're feeling overwhelmed, reframe it as, I am grateful for the opportunity to grow. This shift in perspective can do wonders to lift your spirits and remind you that you're in control of how you respond to the challenges before you. You can also try setting limits on how long you allow yourself to dwell in those negative emotions. It's important to process your feelings, but staying trapped in them for too long can keep you stuck in a downward spiral. Decide on a reasonable time frame, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour, to really feel the emotions, then commit to moving forward afterward. Transformation isn't about avoiding discomfort, my friends. It's about learning to move through it with self-compassion and a steadfast sense of purpose. By reframing challenges as opportunities for growth, you can keep progressing towards the life you know you were meant to live. So embrace the messy middle, for it is the crucible in which your truest self will be forged. Trust the process, lean on your support systems, and keep your eyes fixed on the vision of the life you're creating. The rewards that await you on the other side will be well worth the effort. 4. Face fear to unlock personal growth. At some point in any significant personal change, fear shows up. It's that moment when you step into the unknown. Everything feels uncertain, and the urge to retreat to familiar, comfortable patterns becomes overwhelming. Maybe it's leaving behind a job that no longer fulfills you or ending a relationship that no longer aligns with who you are. The fear of stepping into something new can be intense, but it's also necessary. Fear doesn't have to stop you in your tracks. Instead, it can become a tool for progress. You just have to view it differently. Think of fear as standing for false evidence appearing real, a reminder that many fears are based on imagined threats rather than reality. There are two possible responses to fear: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is always in your hands. By seeing fear as a chance to rise rather than retreat, you can transform it into a force that pushes you toward growth and new opportunities. One of the most common fears people face is the fear of their own potential and authenticity. Fully stepping into who you are requires taking full responsibility for your life, which means no more hiding behind old habits or making excuses. While this can feel overwhelming, staying inauthentic only keeps you stuck. Confronting this fear can open the door to personal growth and even strengthen relationships, as addressing limiting beliefs often brings clarity and deeper connection with others. Another significant fear is the fear of change. Leaving behind familiar routines and stepping into the unknown can feel destabilizing, but change is essential for progress. Facing this fear begins with small, consistent actions. Reflect on what excites you about the change you want and why it's meaningful, and use that as motivation to keep moving forward. Fear, when embraced, can be a tool for empowerment. It all depends on how you look at it. 5. Create a soul map to align your life with true purpose. So, you've identified your purpose, clarified what truly matters, and begun aligning your life accordingly. But how do you bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be? This is where creating a soul map comes in, an approach that involves envisioning your purpose-driven future while transcending linear notions of time. The idea is simple. The life you dream of isn't just a distant possibility. It already exists in some form, and your job is to shift your mindset and actions to align with it. A soul map begins with redefining time. Rather than seeing time as a rigid, forward-moving line, view it as fluid, with your ideal life existing as a parallel reality you can access through intentional thought and action. The tool for this process is vision casting, imagining a detailed and vivid version of your future self who is already living your purpose. To make this work, your vision must be clear and specific. Ask yourself, where are you living? Who do you interact with daily? What does your ideal day look like from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed? The more precise your vision, the more likely your mind is to accept it as achievable, prompting actions that help make it real. This isn't about daydreaming. It's about creating a commitment. Intentionality is key. When you practice vision casting with clarity and a sense of purpose, you trigger a shift in your subconscious and emotional state, which helps guide your choices toward your envisioned future. You're also encouraged to identify what you don't want, so you can recognize misaligned habits, environments, or relationships and let go of them. To support your progress, try segment intending. a tool that helps you take control of specific portions of your day by setting clear intentions for each segment. Whether it's your morning routine or your commute, you can consciously shape your experiences, ensuring each moment aligns with your overall vision. And don't forget the importance of gratitude. Acknowledging what's going right helps amplify the positive momentum. By consistently practicing these techniques, you'll keep your vision front and center. Next, we'll learn how to build lasting momentum by reinforcing positive habits and staying committed to steady, meaningful progress. 6. Build momentum through consistent actions and positive habits. In any journey of personal growth, there comes a moment when progress feels less thrilling and more like a daily grind. This is where momentum becomes essential. Sustaining change requires consistent action and deliberate habits. To keep moving forward, you need to reinforce positive routines and embrace setbacks as learning opportunities. A key part of maintaining momentum is trusting your intuition, even if you haven't always relied on it before. Building a connection to your intuition can begin through dream work. Start by keeping a journal by your bed, recording any dreams and emotions you recall each morning. Before you sleep, ask your subconscious specific questions and notice if your dreams provide any guidance. This practice helps you tap into a part of your mind often overlooked in daily life. Meditation is another powerful tool to calm your mind and strengthen focus. It doesn't need to be complicated. Simply experiment with different styles until you find what works best for you. Whether it's sitting quietly with a mantra or taking a mindful walk, regular meditation lowers stress, sharpens decision-making, and helps you stay connected to your purpose. When setbacks happen, and they will, remember that failure is only permanent if you give up. Instead of viewing missteps as the end of the road, treat them as lessons. Whether it's a failed relationship, a missed job opportunity, or a personal goal that didn't go as planned, every experience offers valuable knowledge that can propel you forward. The key is to stay committed, make adjustments, and keep going. Another strategy is to visualize your achievements. Imagine a trophy room filled with symbols of your successes, both big and small. Use this visualization to celebrate past wins and set new goals. Commit to 3 tasks you've been avoiding and reward yourself when they're completed. Ultimately, building momentum is about consistency, resilience, and self-belief. As you continue reinforcing positive habits, you'll discover that sustained change is not only possible, but inevitable. Final summary. You Be You is a powerful guide to living authentically and creating a life of purpose and joy. Drew Canole combines practical advice with heartfelt wisdom, offering readers a roadmap to detoxify their lives, overcome limitations, and step into their true power. Transformation begins with self-commitment and a clear sense of purpose. By embracing the messy middle, facing your fears, and building positive habits, you can create a life that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. Whether you're seeking personal growth, career success, or deeper fulfillment, this book provides actionable strategies to help you thrive. Ready to embrace your authentic self and create lasting change? Start by committing to your growth, defining your purpose, and taking one small step today. If this summary inspired you, grab a copy of You Be You and begin your journey toward a more purposeful, joyful life. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Guide to Reads for more transformative book insights. Remember, you have the power to create the life you deserve. Own your awesome.